Hello everyone, as I promised in one of my previous videos, I was going to replace the motherboard I got, which was Supermicro X11SCL-F, the mini ITX server grade motherboard, and I've already expressed my issues with that motherboard, and I mentioned that I was going to replace it. So today I get a very similar motherboard. It's just missing the little I letter here, meaning that it is exactly the same motherboard, but it is micro ATX instead of mini ITX. Yeah, I'm gonna do some unboxing today. Also, I will set all the components up, the CPU, the cooler, the RAM, and then I'm going to install it to my NAS case instead of my existing AMD based consumer grade motherboard. So yeah, let's take a look inside the box. Here we have 6 SATA cables, which is nice, because in the previous box with another motherboard, they only included 2, even though there were supposed to be 4 of them, because the amount of SATA cables should match apparently the amount of SATA ports on the motherboard. So on this one there's 6, and on previous one there were 4. So yeah, there is a checklist, some quick reference guide, the front panel, and the motherboard itself. Yeah, looks seems to me to be in a pretty good condition, maybe even better than another one. So this one I got from eBay seller, so it is sort of used, but at the same time in a mint condition. Another difference from the mini ITX version is that there is 4 RAM slots, and I think the limit is 128 gigabytes of RAM as opposed to 64 gigabytes on mini ITX version. Then yes, the main reason I got this one instead is because it has 3 PCIe slots. Those are PCIe 3, so one of them is PCIe 3 X8 in X16 slot, then X4 in, basically 2 X4 ports in X8. So it will allow me to install the GPU, maybe for video transcoding. I've already ordered from AliExpress the 2.5G Ethernet, because these LAN ports are still 1 gigabit. Okay, first I'm going to install the CPU. It is Intel Core i3 9100F. I got it for €6 on one of the websites with the used gear, so a pretty good deal. So this is 2 of 16 gigabytes DDR4 RAM sticks that I got from eBay. Let's proceed now with the cooler installation. Okay, I think they are tight enough. Everything now is ready to be installed into the case. So before installing the new one, I will first remove the old motherboard. So this is Minis Forum BD 790, I believe, or something along those lines, with the built-in AMD CPU. So I have here installed a HBA card to support 8 SATA slots. I will no longer need it, at least for now, as I have 6 SATA slots already on the new motherboard. But maybe in the future I will want to expand to even more. We'll see about that. But for now, yeah, I will just put it back into the box. So this one I've ordered from AliExpress, as many other things I have in my home server. I don't know, it says Dell here. I don't know if it is actually Dell, probably it is, but it was pretty cheap anyway. I won't be focusing on this motherboard in this video, but you will see what's my plan for it later on. Now the cables are plugged into the HDD's backplane, and yeah, you don't want any extra cabling here to block the airflow from the fan. So the power and Ethernet cable are connected, so the moment of truth, if it is all going to work. Apparently it does, so now I'm going to check out the IPMI interface. Alright, I am able to access IPMI. Now I already see my 4 SATA drives here, and the thing is that in order to boot from USB, you always need to choose UEFI version of this USB drive. As you can see, I was finally able to install TrueNAS system here. Everything is working fine so far. Everything is recognized, ECC memory. I was able to import my pool that I've created before and migrated all the data. So now I'm going to set up all the shares, and when I verify that everything is working again, I will be able to add those 2 old disks to the pool as well. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.